Hello. Okay. Hello. We're hunting for Aaron today again. If you can't already tell, I'm tired, like exhausted. So I gotta stream though. Gotta do it. Um, but yeah, so we're just gonna hunt Aaron for a bit. I don't know how long I'll last. Gonna be completely real right now. But yeah, let me just post this real quick. Shiny hunting Aaron. Come on. Live now. Okay. Everything should be set up, so let's get right into it. Get the Yoshi story music going. Yeah. It's gonna be a vibe for real. Be crazy if the first encounter was shiny. If we ever get one. Holy cow. There we go. It took a while. Alright, starting off strong with an Aaron. Oh boy, it's been... I just realized my hair is all weird. I forget, sometimes I put on my headphones and it pulls my hair back and makes it look shorter and weird. But, anyways... what was I saying? I don't know. My mind just kind of went blank. I don't know, I'm just vibing. I've been enjoying the emerald hunting, so... I don't know, I'm just on that shiny high, I guess. You know? Like, I actually got a shiny, so I'm like, oh shoot, it's actually possible, and now I'm just wanting to do it all the time. So... I also just don't really feel like playing anything else. Because with shiny hunting, I can kind of turn my brain off a little bit. Because, yeah, it's a little fried right now. Yeah, it was nice having 2 days off in a row, though. Like, I loved that. But then going back to work today was kind of just a little harder, because I'm like, oh shoot, I have to do my job now. It was tiring, to say the least. It was a little chaotic, honestly. I mean, we only had, like, 2 of us this morning. And then our boss came and helped us every now and then, but... So that wasn't ideal. But, I mean, the rest of the day went pretty smoothly, except for, like, the last hour and a half, where the one other cook that was clocked in with me, he got sent to the emergency room. Nobody knows why yet, so I hope he's okay. Like, he said he felt like he was dying, and so they took him to the emergency room. So I hope he's good. But yeah, that was a little chaotic. Luckily we weren't that busy when that happened, so we were able to recover and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I hope he's good. Yeah, I'm glad to be home though, because yeah, work takes a lot out of me. Yeah, I guess I could talk about D&D. I actually just joined a new campaign with this DM. His name's Joshua Lormier. I wouldn't say he's not famous, but like he's a really good DM pretty much. He was a part of this podcast called Sneak Attack, a D&D podcast. He was one of the players, and he was one of my favorite players, I'll be real. He's also DM'd his own campaign on a podcast called The Titans of Altera. And no, he's just an insane DM. And so he decided to start hosting games on the startplaying.games. And I was like, you know what? I'll give online D&D another shot, because he's an insane DM, and this is an insane opportunity. So I signed up super fast. I was the first one to sign up. But yeah. So I'm excited for that. I'll be doing that like Thursday nights at 7, so it won't interfere with streaming, so that's good. Or work, so it's also good. But yeah, for my character, I have like a name picked out and like a class and a race, but that's about it, and a background. But his name's Cage. He's gonna be a shadow magic sorcerer, and he's a half-orc. That's about all that I have so far. I still need to work on a backstory and stuff, and like add some more flavor to the character. But I think it'll be really cool. Good opportunity for me. But yeah. I do talk about D&D on here sometimes. I try to. I wouldn't say I'm like a D&D content creator, but like maybe one day. We'll see. I do own a pretty good amount of dice. Not like a ton, but more than your average D&D player, I think. I just haven't played D&D in a hot second. Because I was in a campaign just completely online, and I ended up just leaving because, first off, after the first session we had like 3 party members leave, and so then there were 3 of us left. We're like, huh. And we made it work for like another like 5 or 6 sessions, but then it got to the point where our DM was like, hey guys, I'm still in college and I have finals coming up, so I'm gonna have to postpone D&D until like, I think he said like the end of May or something, or middle of May, and I was like, bruh. And then he also was like, and all of my Foundry files got corrupted, so I don't know. He's like, it's like, well, I can't talk. He's like, I had a backup, but it was a long ways ago. So I was like, huh. And I already had plenty of other reasons to leave as well, so I was kind of like, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna leave. And he was really chill about it, but it's kind of like, because with startplaying.games, you have to pay for every session that you play. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't worth paying for anymore. Like, I'm not sure if it even was in the first place. Like, it was kind of fun, but like, I don't know. I don't like using Foundry for D&D. Like, it just feels like they're trying to turn it into a video game, and I'm like, I'm not trying to play a video game. Like, I don't know. I just prefer to use my imagination more, which is why I'm excited for this new campaign I'm going to be in, because he's labeling it as like a theater of the mind playthrough, so he's like, yeah, you just need a character sheet and your imagination. I'm like, that's the way I like to play, so let's go. And he's been DMing for like, I think 11 years. So it should be a really good campaign. I'm really excited. I think it starts next Thursday. It'll be like our session 0. I don't know what to expect quite yet, because I haven't heard a lot other than just signing up, but I think it should be fun. Oh, should I do a prediction for Aaron? Is that worth it? I did one last time, and like, I think I had one person predict. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. And I guess not a ton of people I guess, yeah, no one really has a lot of channel points yet, because I literally just got affiliate. So unless someone says anything, I probably won't start a prediction. It's also just more work for me to do and stuff to keep track of. It's not that bad, but I totally forgot to end the prediction last time. Also, I don't think I counted that encounter at all. Maybe I did, I don't know. It's fine, the number doesn't have to be exact. Oh, bro, I need to fix my sleep schedule. It's been so garbage lately. I've just been absolutely exhausted, especially after work. I kind of just get home and collapse, and I'm like, bro, everything hurts. It's insane. I also just need to get back into shape. That would also help a lot. Because I've been telling myself I'm going to start going to the gym for like the past probably 3 or 4 months. Nothing's happened yet. I need my friend to get back home already and start making me go to the gym with him or something. I don't know. I just need more motivation to go to the gym. I actually used to work out, well, not really work out, but I used to be in pretty good shape. Like, it was my freshman and sophomore years of junior high / high school, because I ran track and cross country, and that kept me in pretty good shape. And then after that, I mean, I switched over to marching band, and that like kept me in decent enough shape, I guess. I mean, it wasn't anything that crazy, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I need to start going to the gym, for real. Well, yeah, in case anyone's new here, we're doing our shiny badge quest for Pokemon Emerald. So pretty much what that entails is before every gym battle, we have to catch a new shiny Pokemon. So the first one was our starter. We got Mudkip. And then we beat the first gym, which was the rock type gym. I think it was Roxanne. And then now we're here. We're shiny hunting for Aaron, and then we're gonna fight Brawly. He's the fighting type trainer, gym leader. And we're on Dewford Island. I'm surprised I remembered all of that. Gonna be real. Yeah, and the difference between the hunts so far is we were soft resetting for Mudkip, and this game has like, I think it's like predetermined RNG. So like every frame or something has a chance to be a shiny Pokemon or something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it really, but pretty much we had to count frames every time we reset to get Mudkip. But with this, it's just wild encounters, so we don't really have to do anything. I mean, I did hear somewhere that you might want to like stand around for a bit and let more frames advance before you start getting encounters, but I don't know. I really don't know how this works, so I guess I'll stand here for a second, but I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. But yeah, it's only really this game that's weird about it. Because I think with Ruby and Sapphire, if you have a dead save battery, I don't think it'll even work. And then with this, it's, I don't know. I feel like everyone says something different whenever I've looked it up. So yeah, I really have no idea how to explain the RNG stuff in this game. But it's whack. But yeah, fun times over here. I guess one day I should probably resume the Scarlet badge quest. I kind of just stopped for a second after we got Mimikyu. Because we still need to beat our second gym on there. And then start our next... I guess I need to figure out what I want the next hunt to be. That's probably why I haven't resumed yet. Because I just haven't thought of anything. Because I want to try to go for a Gen 9 Pokemon. I just don't know which one, because I don't know any of them well enough. I think it could be fun to go for Ice-Q, except that's a Gen 8 Pokemon and not Gen 9, but it's still newer. So, maybe I'll do that. I really don't know what I'm doing, though, nowadays. I'm just kind of, like, winging it every day. It's a vibe, though. Ooh. I guess earlier, so I was just watching a bunch of random YouTube videos, as I usually do, just seeing what pops up on my recommended, and there was this one video talking about all the different Pokemon games that have been canceled, and there's not as many as I thought there would be, but I don't know, I just never had heard about any of them. Apparently there was going to be like a Pokemon Pink version to be released alongside Pokemon Yellow, and it was gonna feature like Jigglypuff or Clefairy or something as the partner Pokemon. I don't know, supposedly it like appeared in a data leak or something in 2020, I think it was saying. So I'm like, that's weird, but cool. I already forgot the other ones. I mean, I think they were talking about Pokemon Z was technically canceled, but also it was also just like a theory by fans. Because everyone was like, well, why is Zygarde in the game if there's not a Pokemon Z? But I mean, I guess now they're making Pokemon Legends ZA, so I think that'll basically serve as Pokemon Z. but in the Legends format, which I think will be very cool. I'm really excited for that game, actually, because I played through Gen 6 on my own just very recently. Did a lot of Friend Safari stuff before the 3DS server shut down, and I gotta say, I actually really like Gen 6. Like, honestly, it was pretty good. I was impressed. The story's not terrible, but I mean, it's not the best either, but I feel like the story in Pokemon is always kind of mid. I don't think people usually play Pokemon for the story. It's mostly for just the fact that it's Pokemon and just the gameplay and stuff. But anyways, I think Pokemon's Legends ZA will be really cool. I'm really excited. And I'm so glad we haven't seen any gameplay yet, because I still remember when they revealed Pokemon Legends Arceus. I never know if it's Arceus or Arceus. I don't know. I switch between the two. But like, I still remember the first reveal trailer. It looked like it was like the crunchiest gameplay ever, and I'm just like, is this supposed to make us like? It looks cool, but like, is this supposed to give us hope? Like, it looked scary how crunchy it was, and the game still is kind of crunchy at times. Same with like Scarlet and Violet. Like, there's a lot of frame drops all the time and lots of little graphical errors. It's not the worst, but like, it's not the smoothest gameplay, so I hope they fix that in Legends ZA. But honestly, part of that might be because of the Switch itself and not the game, but I really don't know. I just hope they hit their time. Oh, hi Fixate, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Howdy to you as well. Just talking about, I guess we're just talking about Pokemon Legends ZA right now. I'm really excited for it. I think it'll be cool. Every now and then I'll just hop onto Legends Arceus just to like shiny hunt. Which, I mean, I'll literally just see if there's any mass outbreaks, and if there is, I'll go and see, but I have been ensnared by a Pokemon clicker browser game. Oh, fun! Sounds spectacular. It has a strong grip upon my soul. Real. That's how I am with Pokerogue. The second I start playing Pokerogue, it's like, 1 second it's like 8 o'clock at night, and then like by the time I'm like rage quitting, I'm like, wait, when did it get to 1 a.m.? Hello? Like, and the funny thing is I haven't even gotten that far on that game. I got to like, I think floor 90 is like the farthest I've gotten. I need to play more Pokerogue. You're in the zone and time does not exist until you snap out of it. Yeah, it's so real. So real. That's kind of what happened to me when I was playing through Pokemon Y. I was trying to like finish the game really quickly because I wanted to start doing the Friend Safari, but you have to finish the game to access it. So yeah, I just like spent like the whole day playing it, and then when I finished it I was like, oh, it's like been a whole day. It's funny. Yo, I love this song. You know, I probably should have filled up my water bottle before I went live, but it's fine. I know that I will not be getting any sleep anytime soon. I mean, I don't want to encourage you to not get sleep, but like, I'm not going to stop you. We all have those nights where we're like, you know what, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Like, that was me when Tears of the Kingdom came out, dude. I popped off on that game, like, holy cow. I must click the exit Pokemon. Real. But yeah, when Tears of the Kingdom came out, like, that was like the most hyped I ever was for a game in a long time. Like, and I had every right to be. Like, I was into it hardcore, just like, bro, this looks awesome. So I ended up, like, what I think it's called preloading it on, because I just bought it digitally, like, but I pre-ordered it pretty much. So it was already installed and downloaded. And I remember it was the night before it came out. I was like, you know, it's probably already released in Japan, so I wonder if I could access it. And I was able to play the game the night before it came out, because I'm pretty sure it was already out in Japan by then, because it was the next day already. So I stayed up for a few hours. It was a school night and everything, and yeah, it was great. And then the next day, I saw all my friends in band and was geeking out about it. And they're like, "Wait, you already played it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I started playing it last night." And they had all pre-ordered like physical copies, so they didn't get theirs until that day. So I was like, "Ha!" It was funny. Such a fun time. And then like from then on, I would stay up super late every night playing that game. The only regret I have with Tears of the Kingdom is I like sped through the story way too fast, because one, I wanted to avoid spoilers, and then two, I was just loving the story. I was eating it up so fast, like I was just like, I need more. And so like, yeah, I finished the game early. I finished the main story like pretty fast, and then after that I kind of lost interest. I'm like, well, I kind of beat the game, so like I'm like, I have no interest. I had no interest in trying to 100% it. So after I beat the main story, I just put it down, and I'm like, okay, I'll play other games now, I guess. So yeah, I just kind of regret getting it done so fast, because there's still a lot more I could do in the game. I just kind of chose not to. But it's fine. It's still a really good game. And I remember when Game of the Year was coming around, I was like, I gotta vote for Tears of the Kingdom, like, because I was super biased, and I was salty when I found out Baldur's Gate won over Tears of the Kingdom. But now that I know more about Baldur's Gate, I kind of understand why it won over Tears of the Kingdom. Like, Baldur's Gate is a much bigger game, and just, I guess, more popular. But yeah, I really want to play Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I hope I can stream it one day. I just need to like upgrade my storage, or even just upgrade to a PC or something, because I don't have enough storage currently, and I don't want to make space right now. Because even if I make space, then I'm gonna run into the problem again of not having space, because it's gonna take up the rest of the space on my hard drive. So one day we'll be playing Baldur's Gate. I have no clue when that'll be though, because there's a lot of other games I want to be playing. Which I actually got an email today. My 3DS capture card is on its way, so it should be getting here in a day or two, because the person I shipped it to lives like, what, 45 minutes away from me. So I guess Pokemon Black streams will be coming up soon, which I still need to decide how I want to play that, because with all of my Pokemon playthroughs, I like to do like something special. I don't want to just play through the game without doing like a special challenge. So I could do a Nuzlocke, but I mean, I'm already doing that with Pokemon Shield. And then I'm already doing 2 shiny badge quests, so I'm like, what other challenges are there? Like, what can I do for Pokemon Black? Because I know something I really wanted to do was to do like a Wonderlock, but that's not really possible since the online servers are shut down for all the DS and 3DS games. Because a Wonderlock is where you have to Wonder Trade your whole team, pretty much, with every gym battle or whatever. But can't really do that unless it's a Switch game, so yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited to play through Pokemon Black as well. Different types of Nuzlocke challenges. It can be as complicated or easygoing as you like. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I could maybe do something like that. Because my main issue is like, with Pokemon, it's one of those games where I want to be able to finish the game, but be able to go back to it and like do shiny hunting or other stuff if I want. So like, I don't want to do anything that requires me to actually release my Pokemon. I want to keep all of them. Which is why on my Nuzlocke on Pokemon Shield, I just box all of them. I don't release any of them, because I'm like, this is also my first playthrough of the game, so like, I'm going to be coming back to this much later on to like, I don't know, finish the Pokedex or like shiny hunt or something. So yeah. Ooh. Just winging it, I guess. Oh hey, my friend responded to me. Don't you love it when you and one of your friends plan something, or you want to like play a game or something, and then they don't respond until the next day, and they're like, "Oh, oops." Yeah, fun times. Like, they just barely responded. We were supposed to play Roblox together like 2 nights ago, and then she was like, "Oh, sorry, I can't tonight." And then like, "Let's do it tomorrow." And then last night she just didn't respond at all. And then literally right now, like, "Oh hey," I'm like, "Oh, I'm kind of busy right now." See, I knew this would happen. Like, that's why I've been streaming earlier, because I'm like, stuff like this always happens. It's like, the second I decide to go live, all of a sudden someone texts me, "Hey, want to do this?" I'm like, "Bruh, where were you like 30 minutes ago?" Like, it's like kind of a pet peeve, but at the same time, there's not much I can really do to control that, or that they can do to control that. It's just pure coincidence or whatever, or just bad timing. I just hate it when that happens. That are part of the reason why I struggle with friends, because so many people have been like that. Dang, I'm sorry. But I feel you though. That's kind of how it is sometimes. No, what I hate is when you can see that someone's online but they don't respond to you. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I mean, if they're on Do Not Disturb, okay, that makes sense. But if they're like if you're looking at like Discord and they're like idle or online, they could probably hear their notifications. So it's kind of like, why aren't you responding? Like, at that point, it's kind of like when I just give up. Just like, okay, I'll do something else. Oops, didn't mean to go in my bag. I feel like there's a lot of Yoshi's Island music in this playlist. Or not Yoshi's Island, Yoshi Story. You know, I love the Yoshi Story. And also kind of, I don't know, it's a weird game. Because I remember, it was one of the games we got on our Wii for the Virtual Console. I know my brother finished it, because, I mean, he finished every game we had. I just played it for fun and goofed off, but I actually revisited it a few months ago, just on, like, the N64 Online on the Switch. And, yeah, it's about exactly how I remembered it. Like, it's just such a weird game, because you don't even have to play through every level to get farther. It's like the second you finish one, well, like with each level, I think you have to eat like 30 fruit or something, and once you eat 30 fruit, you advance to the next level as long as you don't die. But it's not just the next level, it like teleports you to the next world instead. It's so weird. That's what it is. I'm learning that as only as it is. It feels way less painful if not waiting on hearing back from anyone than to be left waiting until the very last minute of the next day. Honestly, yeah, I feel that. That's kind of what I kind of did on purpose / on accident a few months ago. I kind of just like was like, you know what? I can only really count on myself or depend on myself right now, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but yeah. There is a lot of other weird stuff that happened as well. I kind of like not really left my friend group, but like, I don't know, we all kind of naturally parted ways because we all are getting older and moving on with life, but like, I don't know, I was going through my own weird mental stuff. I've already talked about it on stream before a little bit, but I did a lot of learning about myself and learning, I don't know, just a lot in general. And it's weird like coming back, just like, hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I know what you mean, it ain't fun. Yeah, I'm glad you know what I mean. It's nice to have people to relate to. But yeah. I don't know, sometimes you've just got to remember that other people are actually other people and not just NPCs. I've definitely had that thought before, where I'm like, disassociating, and I'm like, what is life? And I'm like, bro, like, I'm pretty sure everyone else is just an NPC, right? Like, how are the, like, the concept, I don't know, the concept of other people actually existing actually, like, I don't know, it tripped me up at one point, and I was like, wait, what? And it, like, made me think. I don't know, it probably sounds really bad, but that's not how I view everyone anymore, at least. I don't think I really viewed anyone for a long period of time like that. I just had those thoughts every now and then, just like, huh, you know? Just every now and then you meet those people that you're like, are you an NPC? Like, just the way they act, or like, I don't know, it just seems too weird. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just babbling on about random stuff. Also, I have no clue how long I'll be streaming today. I think I get what you mean in a way. I mean, hey, if you don't get it, you're gonna say it. You don't have to pretend to understand. It's fine. I'm a weird dude. But yeah, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for today. I don't want to go that long. I'll be real. No, I do understand part of it. Okay. Fair. Yeah, I don't want to stream for that long today. Honestly, I might just stop it at the hour mark, just because I'm so tired. So, yeah, I apologize in advance if stream isn't as long as you'd like it to be. It's alright? Okay, thanks for understanding. I know for me, I really like it when some of my favorite streamers stream, just because whenever I'm on my computer, I like have to have background noise. So usually that background noise is just streams that I watch, because they don't require me to pay a ton of attention. Other than that, I'll just binge watch stuff if that requires a little more attention. Glad I was able to check in when I could. Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, I try to make all of my streams last at least an hour. I need some kind of background. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, I used to just listen to Spotify all the time when I played games, and then it turned into watching streams, and then it turned into just watching shows, and now it's kind of just whatever I feel like. But, I don't know, if I'm like watching a show, I usually do that while I'm like shiny hunting or something just on my own, because it doesn't take that much brain power, because I want to focus on the show and not be like, wait, what just happened? Because sometimes I'll have to like skip back and because I missed something, or yeah. But then with like streams, I can do basically whatever, because they don't require me to pay that much attention. And depending on the streamer, sometimes I'm active in chat, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, it really depends. Or even sometimes I'll just listen to like podcasts. That helps as well, because I don't have to be looking at something, I guess. I don't know. Or sometimes I will literally just click on random videos on YouTube. Like, I don't even know what the YouTuber is or who they are. Like, I'll just click on a random video and I won't even pay attention to it. But it still just fulfills that background noise requirement. It's so weird. I literally have playlists on YouTube, the most being around 400 plus, just for when I want some kind of background noise, like either some commentary or gameplay. Dude, I felt that so much. I don't have playlists, but like I just said, yeah, just the random videos talking about the most random things. I'll just have it playing. It's also why I have music playing while I stream most of the time. If it's with like Pokemon Shield on my Nuzlocke, I'll just use the game audio for that, because I like the Pokemon Shield music. Not that I don't like Pokemon Emerald music, but with shiny hunting like this, it gets very repetitive, the music does, and so I do that for my sake and for my audience's sake. I just turn on random Nintendo playlists. Literally, the playlist I'm listening to is called like No Thoughts, Head Empty Nintendo Music, so yeah. You know, I wonder if we could end on 420 encounters for Aaron. That'd be funny. Internet Drama is one of my background noise playlists. Well, I'm not even investing in any of it. I love that. That's pretty funny. Here, I might take a second to respond to this text. I feel bad leaving people on red. Ooh. You know, something that I don't think I will ever understand is like with any like texting or social media, like I don't get how people leave people on like red. Like I don't understand. It's something I could never do to anyone. And the one with 400 plus is full of nothing but Pokemon content, Nuzlocke challenges, shiny hunting, the map, and certain mechanics. Dude, I love that. I actually love that. I've done that before, where I'll just watch like someone's Pokemon stream VOD or something, just have that playing in the background while I do Pokemon related stuff. It tickles my brain. But yeah, no, I don't understand how people like leave people on red. It's like I don't get it. Like I just can't do that to anyone. Like if I open their text or their snap or something, like I have to respond to it right then and there, otherwise I feel horrible. I've accidentally done it maybe once or twice. Like the only people I really do that with, I guess on purpose, is my parents, but like that's only because they'll text me something like, oh hey, dinner, and so I'll just read the text, and I don't respond, I'll just go upstairs and respond to them in person, because it's easier. So like, situations like that are a little different. Or just, basically anytime they text me, they'll be like, hey, can you do this? Or like, hey, can you mow the lawn? And I'll just read it, and then I'll respond maybe an hour later, and just be like, it's done. I don't know. That's like the only situations I do that with. I just think it's funny. Or sometimes I just like to be funny with certain friends and like certain family members where I'll read their text but I never respond to it. And so then they'll be like, hey, can you do this? And then like a day later I'll be like, no. It always gets funny reactions out of them. It's great. Just when I make the mistake of putting my phone down after reading what they sent, and then something distracts me. Yeah, that's kind of the same with me. Like, unless I put my phone down while I'm reading it, or right after I read it, like, yeah. No, I feel you there. Dang, hold up, did we just lose a follower? That's sad. I totally just noticed that. I looked up at my stream manager, and instead of 81 followers, it says 80 now. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I just thought it was funny. Free to fight someone? Nah, don't worry about it. I have no clue who it is, honestly. I don't know who, like, probably more than half of my followers are. Like, I don't know how I have this many. I'll be real. Because there are a lot of them that are my friends or people I know, but there also are a lot that I have no clue who they are. It's fine. And my goal on stream isn't even correct. It's all messed up. It's supposed to be at 80 and it's at 79 right now. Yeah, I'm sure that people unfollow channels all the time, but with bigger streamers you just don't notice it as much because they're in like the thousands of followers and I'm still in the double digits, so it's pretty easy to tell for me, but yeah. For me, it was just the most annoying when people would unfollow when I was like trying to get to 50 followers. I'm like, bro, I was so close, and now I'm like, I have more ground to make up. But now it's to the point where it's like, I'm past 50, so it's like, yeah, it's fine. If people want to follow, they can follow. If they don't want to, they don't have to. Like, it's totally fine by me. Although, if you are enjoying stream, though, and you do want to continue to watch my streams, feel free to follow. Don't worry, because whenever I say I'll fight someone... Well, yeah, I'm sure you were joking. Yeah. But yeah, if anyone does enjoy stream and wants to keep watching future streams, feel free to follow. It's basically the same thing as, like, subscribing to a channel on YouTube. It's free. It just notifies you when I'm live. You get a little Pokemon, or whatever you want, on the bottom of my screen when I stream. So that's fun. I think that's about it, really. I mean, I need to come up with more rewards and stuff. I'm just incredibly lazy and will procrastinate just about anything. There's so many things I'm procrastinating right now. I still need to, like, pay my college tuition, which I think I still have a few months to do that because I don't start till the fall. But I need to do that soon. I also just need to practice my trombone more often because I'm kind of majoring in music, so I should probably make sure I remember how to play that when I start college. And then I also need to continue my cosplay. I started it and it got hard, so I kind of just stopped for a while, and yeah. I'm cosplaying as Master Koga from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Calamity. Well, you found Zorua. Nice. That's a cool one. But yeah, I need to continue my cosplay. I'm using EVA foam. It's my first time using it, and it's a little frustrating. Yeah, cosplay is pretty fun. I've only did it once. My first and only cosplay was Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. It was very much on a small budget, and you could tell it was very homemade and very, very beginner level. Actually, I think it's in the Discord. If you go to the links and go to my Instagram, you can find the only post I have is about when I went to Comic-Con or FanX, and you can find my cosplay on there if you really want to look. It's kind of wild. It was also my first time using body paint, and I didn't know what I was doing. I don't have any experience with like that or makeup, so it looked very interesting. But I mean, I had a few people that really liked my cosplay. I think the most wholesome moment I had is me and my sister were just sitting at a panel, and it was like getting ready to start, and there was this little girl there with her mom, and she saw my cosplay, and her mom was like, "Hey, can my daughter take a picture with you? She loves Tears of the Kingdom." And then so like she took a picture with me, and like she just had the biggest smile, and I was like, I'm just some random guy who decided to cosplay as Ganondorf, like, but okay. And it was just such a wholesome moment. I loved it. That's what makes me want to keep cosplaying, is moments like that, where people can just be like, that happy just by seeing you in costume. I'll take a look. Oh boy. Yeah, it was one of those cosplays where if you haven't played Tears of the Kingdom and you don't know who Ganondorf is, you probably won't recognize it. But if you play Tears of the Kingdom, you'll probably recognize it. Like, it's recognizable, but very simple. I only found 2 other Ganondorfs, actually. One of them was also Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf, but the other one was a Twilight Princess Ganondorf. The Twilight Princess one was actually insane, though. He was in, like, the cosplay competition, and bro went all out. I'm also, like, weirdly stubborn, and I feel like I have to make everything that I do for cosplay. It's in the links channel. It should be under the rules channel. That's where it is. I'm pretty sure that everyone can access it. I don't know. I kind of moderate my entire channel by myself. I have mods, but they don't do anything. I'm gonna be real. So, I've done basically everything myself, and I have very little knowledge about it. Oh, you found it? Okay. Good. Yeah, no, my mods are literally just some of my friends or people I know. Like, One of them literally just DM'd me. They're like, I want to be mod. I'm like, okay. And they didn't really want to do anything, but they're like, I just want the power. I'm like, okay. But, yeah. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get more mods. I don't know. I don't want to, like, pay people to mod my channel, though. I don't want to do that, because I'm a little... It's a wee bit dangerous. I mean, they're one of my friends. I trust them. They've literally never used their power at all. It was just literally a little gag when they first got it. They're like, ha, I'm a mod now. I have power. And that was about it. They never did anything with it. No, she just pops in Discord every, like, month or two. It just says random stuff. It's really funny. She's one of my weird friends. I love her. And then, like, yeah, for my mods, I literally just told them, I mean, if you see someone breaking the rules, then do something about it. Otherwise, I don't expect you to do anything. Like, I don't expect you to sit through all of my streams. Like, yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like the only people who consistently watch my streams are people that I don't actually know in real life, and that's where I'm like, I don't want to just make random people mods. Like, no offense to anyone, but yeah. It's not a bad unprofessional Ganon cosplay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, literally, I bought a black bathrobe off of Amazon, and I wore like a white bedsheet around my waist. And I think I used some crafting foam for like the little headpiece I had. And then I just bought a wig off of, I think it was Etsy. It was supposed to be like a Ganondorf wig, and it was supposed to be styled and everything, but it did not come styled at all. And I don't know how to work with wigs at all. It was a very cheap wig as well, so we did our best. But yeah, I also had my nipple showing the whole time, and it made me a little uncomfortable. I don't know why I stuck with that, honestly. I could have just like worn a flesh-colored shirt under it, but I just was like, nah, I'm going all out, I guess. One thing I did do is I did grow out my beard for that cosplay, because I hate having facial hair, but I grew some out just for that cosplay. So, yeah. Yeah, no, that's an issue I have, though. I hate having facial hair, but I also hate shaving. So, like... And it grows so fast, too. It's actually insane. Like, literally, I shaved, I think, yesterday, and I'm already getting stubble. I hate it so much. Like, I wish there was just a way to just stop growing facial hair. I'm sure there is, but it's probably ridiculously expensive, and I don't have the money for that. Oh, so I need facial hair, or my face feels weirdly naked. Yeah, that's fair. When I first started growing facial hair, I was kind of like, yeah, I can, like, grow facial hair now. And then I started to not like it. I just don't like the way it looks on me. Like, at least I don't like the way the mustache looks on me. With, like, the little, like, chin strap. I think that's okay. It looks okay on me, but I also just don't love it. I don't know. But, like, there is that satisfaction that comes just from, like, stroking your beard. I don't know. It's just, like, it's, like, hypnotizing. So that's always fun to do. But other than that, it's just, I don't know. I just don't like it. But then I really like to have long hair. I don't know what's with that. It's your appearance is forever. Yeah, totally. I just think it was really funny because, when I, did my cosplay for Ganondorf was also around when I dyed my hair for the first time. And I remember I went to a cousin's wedding reception, and all my little cousins are like, they didn't even notice my hair. They were just like, oh, you have a beard! And it was the last day of Comic-Con, and I'm like, I'm literally shaving it, like, tomorrow. Like, it was really funny, though. Like, none of them knew that I had noticed I had black hair, and none of them had seen me with it before. They just saw the beard, and they're like, no way! My hair used to be, like... So I was born blonde, and it got darker as I got older. So before I dyed it, it was probably, like... It was like a dirty blonde. Light brownish, kind of. But yeah, it's been black ever since like last August. And I like it better black. That's why I decided to start living the goth lifestyle or whatever. I need to get more goth clothes because I don't have a lot. They're just expensive. Remember a time when I dyed part of my hair almost the same shade of Go Green Light? Yo, nice. Yeah, I don't know if I could do, like, not natural colors. I don't know, honestly. I mean, I've heavily thought about getting, like, purple highlights in my hair. I think that could be fun. I don't know if I want to commit to it, though. And my friend who does my hair, I was telling her about it, and she was like, well, we're going to have to bleach that, because the purple isn't going to come out at all if we just do it on top of the black. So I'm like, So we might have to, like, bleach, like, certain strands of hair and then, like, dye it purple. I might have her do that. I really don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do. I also really want to get my ears pierced. I just haven't done it because I'm lazy. That's why I haven't done a lot of things. Alright, we're at 400 encounters. Let's go. That was my goal for the stream, but we're not at an hour yet, so I'll go for a little longer. Yeah, bleach, and you have to use specific shampoo and conditioner to help the color stay vibrant and last longer. Yeah, you're probably right. I never used anything special when I dyed my hair black, but yeah, I'm sure for other colors, I'd probably want to do that. Which, I'm okay with doing that. I just need to know what to do. Or what to buy. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, no, thanks for always being in chat, Hyfixate. I really appreciate it. Like, yeah, it's people like you who make streaming more enjoyable and more fun. Figured I'd give you a little shout out there. Because I do appreciate all my viewers, but the viewers that participate, you guys are, like, getting extra brownie points. I'm glad you could do it as well. You're welcome. Because, yeah, like, talking to people is just really fun. Like, yeah, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I'm like an introverted extrovert, so I'm not one to go out and talk to people. But, like, once someone starts talking to me, or if I'm just talking about the right subject, I just never shut up. So, like, I can be very social. I just have to, like, choose to, I guess. And when I choose to, it's usually more fun. That's, like, something I struggled a lot with in school. Is sometimes you'd have those teachers that would force you to participate, and it made me not want to participate because of that. And then in the end, I just wouldn't learn anything. Because I either wouldn't let myself, or, like, it would just stress me out too much. But when I would choose to participate in class, like, I got so much more out of it. Like, crazy. So, like, that's why I loved my senior year of high school so much, because there were classes I was taking, like German and band, that I would take every year, and have the same teacher in pretty much the same class. And so I really got comfortable in those classes, and when I would choose to participate all the time, and it was so much fun. I even had a history teacher that was kind of like that too. It was my junior year, actually. My history teacher was amazing. Mostly because there were a lot of things he just chose to not care about, which some of it is a little controversial, where I'm like, okay, you shouldn't just let your kids cheat all the time. Because he had a weird philosophy. Like, so with tests, he had, like, he did not care at all. Like, a kid would literally have their phone on their desk looking at the answers, and they would open another tab on their laptop and look at the answers. And he wouldn't care. He's like, you know what, that's your own choice. You're not learning anything. And he just wouldn't care. And I'm like, interesting, okay, but I really liked the way he taught, because pretty much it was the first, like, 15 or so minutes of class were just, like, a little lecture for what we were learning about, and then he gave us an assignment that, like, you could get done in, like, 5 minutes, and so, if you just knew what you were doing. And so, and sometimes I would even do the assignment during the lecture, just because I got somewhat good at multitasking like that, but I don't know, he had a really good sense of humor, he was really engaging, he had fun ways to review for tests. We'd always, like, play Jeopardy as the class when we were going to review for a test, and that was really fun, and it actually helped me as well. It was, like, the one time I actually enjoyed history, because every class I had had before that, like, the teachers were just awful for history. They were, like, reading from a textbook practically, or making us read from textbooks, and I'm like, this just isn't fun. Like, I don't know. But yeah, he made it really fun. He had a lot of fun with all his classes. But yeah, I wish we had more teachers like that actually, you know, had fun with their job and didn't make it look like they hated their job. I don't know, because there are some teachers like that where I'm like, okay, why are you still doing this? Like, you do not look like you want to be here at all. Like, ugh. You know, I actually wanted to be a teacher for a while. Even my senior year, I was in a class called Teaching as a Profession. It was actually a college class. And it was really fun. Yet another reason why I'm glad I was homeschooled my whole life. No bad teachers, lol. Nice. Yeah, I guess if you said you had a bad teacher, that'd be a little personal. But yeah, I took a Teaching as a Profession class, and it was really fun, because my dream job was I wanted to be a band director, specifically in middle school. I don't know why I wanted to do that, because my dreams and ideas have definitely changed since then. I was going to go into music education, but now I'm going into musical performance instead, because I'm like, I think I like playing a lot more than I like teaching, and I'm a lot better at playing than I am at teaching, so yeah. Anyways, that's that little rant. But that class was really fun. Most of the time we would just, like, debate. It was like a debate class almost. We would, like, get in arguments and, like, talk about, like, controversial stuff with teaching. It was crazy. But yeah, it was fun. But yeah, once we get to 420 encounters, I'm gonna end stream, I think. Because we're just hit the hour mark, and I'm kind of exhausted. And I still have stuff I need to do today. Because I've been neglecting responsibility lately. Love procrastinating. But yeah, no, I have a huge respect for teachers, though, that actually try hard at their jobs. Because, like, those types of teachers that, you know, try super hard all the time and stuff, it's like, you know they actually care about their job. Because they're not in it for the money. Like, I don't think any of the teachers are in it for the money. Because they do not get paid a whole lot, or definitely not as much as they should. I, like, had a whole presentation on that one time where I'm like, honestly, teachers know they're not getting paid a lot. Like, I think they're okay with it for the most part. Alright, well, this is our 420th encounter. No shiny today. Womp womp. I mean, we only did an hour of hunting, but we got a lot of encounters in. But yeah, I will be live again. Well, let's see. I should say this. My next scheduled stream will be Monday. Sometimes an hour is enough. Yeah, true. So the next scheduled stream is Monday. I'll probably be live around 3 to 4-ish Mountain Standard Time, because I do have work that day. But yeah, so 3 to 4 Mountain Standard Time is when I'll be live on Monday. I might be live again before that. Depends on my mood, depends on what I have going on. But yeah, like I said before, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, yeah. I wonder if there's anyone we could raid. So we have a lot of viewers. Let me open up Twitch in another tab. Doing best to be there. Alright, sweet. I appreciate it. You know, I think I'll just end stream. We don't need a raid. I don't really care. I'm tired. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.